what impresses you? I mean, I'm guessing that you essentially can have anything at your beck and call. If you wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and if you want something, it's a phone call away, I'm guessing. So what are you impressed by?
I'm impressed by the unexpected. I'm impressed by, like, random, quirky things. I don't know. It's different day to day. I'm impressed by detail.
Are you spoiled?
I don't think I'm spoiled because I feel like I still have a sense of adventure, and I'm still out, looking for fun things, and,
How about your goals?
My goals? Oh, I have so many goals. I always make new goals for myself constantly, and I have
the ultimate goal would be?
I want to be mayor, like Mayor Goodman one day when I'm older and more stately looking.
So obviously you want to stay in Las Vegas then for basically, this is it?
Yeah, I love Las Vegas. I think it's such a nice place. It's like a small town amongst all the locals, but there's everything fun to do you could do in a big city. Everybody comes here. You constantly have visitors. So.
How are you treated when you go out?
Here everybody's really cool. Like, everybody's super sweet and really nice, and you never really get lost in the shuffle. I like it.
Would you date somebody who wasn't a celebrity?
Yeah, totally. But celebrities are easier. Well, I was going to say celebrities are easier because you could, like, Google them if you wanted and find out everything you want to know. But sometimes that doesn't even help, and sometimes people are still shady, so I guess that doesn't matter.
How about some bad pickup lines you've heard over the years?
You know what? People don't actually use pickup lines at me. I've never heard of a pickup line, no.
You just walk up, start talking, try to get your phone number, go out, that's it.
Yeah, I guess if anybody was going to do that, I would write it off as thinking they were joking, so maybe that's where all the pickup lines get filed in my head, but...
Any stalkers, and if so, how do you rid yourself of them?
Stalkers. Well, I'm pretty lucky living in a hotel because the security's pretty tight, so I haven't really had any issues. If I sense anything's wrong, I just tell somebody, so...
When you're with Hef, and you live in L.A., and then you also dated that magician with a bad accent. When you go to a restaurant, and as soon as you leave the restaurant, there's paparazzi right there and TMZ people. How is it living like that when no matter where you go, there's cameras all around you?
It's funny. In LA though, you kind of know where they're going to be. Like, you don't go shopping on Robertson if you don't want to get bothered by paparazzi, or you're just prepared when you come out of a club. Or look at you! You have the guy with the camera has the funniest looks on his face. I can't
He's a weirdo.
I love it. But
he's got issues.
But you just know when you come out of a club or a restaurant, they're going to be there. So you just have a sense of humor about it, and you laugh. I don't like it when paparazzi's like at airports though, because like you're all scrubbed out at an airport. Who wants to see anybody there? It's nice though in Vegas they don't really have that. Like there's people at clubs taking pictures, but they're cool and they come up and they're like, "Can I take a picture?" And they're nice.
That's where TMZ gets half their material. Is at LAX.
I know.
They just go there, and the hangers on go over there, and they're just waiting for anybody to show up.
Right, and everybody's all scrubbed out and just not in the mood.
And nobody ever wants to talk. It's amazing to me why would they want to go there when they get nothing basically.
I think maybe because they know people are going to be irritated. Because like, if there's one time you don't want to be social, it's right when you get off a plane and you're nasty and, boy.
This guy's engaged over here. He's getting married in March.
Oh,
now let's say, I'm pulling for him. He's a good kid. Now let's say it doesn't work out, okay, and something happens.
Okay, good. Thanks, Paul.
If you would meet somebody like that down the road, does he get bonus points for showing he can go all the way, or is it like, damaged goods? I don't want a part of that. I don't want to date somebody like that.
You know what? I decided I am never going to judge anybody on their dating history because I am the last person who would want to be judged by my dating history. So everybody's a clean slate.
Your history's not very impressive then? Is that what you're saying?
Honey, look at it. It's bizarre.
It's bizarre, yes. Other than what we know, though, other than the
other
celebrities?
Than what you know, nothing's bizarre. I had a serious boyfriend in high school that I dated for 3 years, and I dated a couple guys in college, but it was nothing that wasn't normal. There were long periods of time where I didn't date anybody, too, so.
What is it about a guy's game that gets you?
I like a guy who's fun and with a good sense of humor. Yeah. Everybody says that, but it's true.
Well, don't tell me Chris Angel was funny. What were you doing there? That was a mistake.
Yeah, well, he presented himself in a certain way when we were first together, and then it turned out he wasn't like that.
So he used his magical act on you.
Kind of. He used his "I'm a fun, happy guy" act, and then he's not.
He's not fun and happy?
No.
I tried
You
to-
know what? I don't want to talk about him, though, because I don't want to give him any more publicity than he already used me for.